The advanced one is the cool one. The advanced setup, you get the SEO, and I touch every single page. I'll spend time with you on a video chat first, figure out exactly what you want done, how you want it to look, and set up each page perfectly.
Hey guys, Matt from Laser Everything here, and I am with Andrew Farmer from Beths Creations, and he's here to talk to us today about some of the services that he offers the laser maker community. I've actually used his services, and I'm really excited to share those with you, so I'll let him get us going. So, Andrew, tell us really quickly who you are and how you got into lasers.
My name's Andrew. I started a company with my wife. She does all sublimation and a whole bunch of other crafty stuff. And a friend of mine wanted stuff engraved on metal buckles and found out I could do that with lasers. So looked into Laser Everything and found out about fiber lasers and all that. Learned as much as I could. At first, I ordered one of those Mr. Carve lasers and then realized that was horrible. So then I got one through Pascal, got a big laser,
Yeah, and then the other thing that you do that we're going to be talking about today is, even though it's Beths Creations, so when you look him up on the marketplace, which we're going to do in just a minute, the company is Beths Creations. It's his wife's company with him, but his services are
website stuff. So right now on the marketplace is all Shopify, but there's other stuff coming soon that we'll get to later. But yeah, everybody needs a website. Try to get away from Etsy and all that other stuff. You take control of your own brand instead of worrying about everybody else,
Yeah, so if you've not been to the marketplace, one of the things that's really cool about it is not only are there blanks and fixtures and things like for your physical shop, but also the services that are there are really cool too, like digital imaging, people who can touch up and create files for you. And then there's people like Andrew who literally help put money in your pocket. So real quick, what we're going to do is start off by going into the marketplace and showing you how to find Beths Creations. So for those of you who have never been to the marketplace, when you go to MakerREMIX.com, you will click on the marketplace and it'll take you right over here. The website's awesome. Alex and Kyle worked really hard to get this far. And so you can see we've got Mactron, we've got different services here. And actually one of them, well, there it is right there. You don't have to go really far to find them. So that's Andrew and his company, Shopify Setup and Design. Skipping the headaches is absolutely true. And then you'll also see some other things like some on sale items, recently viewed things. And to show you a couple of things too, we've got collections that when you click on it would basically take you to over here, the catalog. And so you can come through and see we've got digital products and services and lots of different stuff. But what do you think? Shopify is probably the easiest thing to type in to find you, right, Andrew?
Yeah, that's the main focus.
So we'll type in Shopify. And so what's really cool is we've got the basic setup, the simple Shopify redesign, the advanced Shopify setup with SEO and social media integrations. And then we've got the complete overhaul. So let's look at the basic Shopify setup real quick. All right. And so what goes on with this? What does someone get for a basic Shopify setup?
With the basic one, there's no video chat really beforehand, but like maybe a quick phone call or, just messaging back and forth. But I will set up a simple site for you. I'm not going to do everything for you. It's going to be just simple setup, get you ready to go, upload at least 5 products for you. After everything's done, I'll take an hour and do a video conference, show you how to use the site, show you how to upload your own products so you're not asking me, every time you come up with something new you want to put on there, you'll be able to do it yourself.
So that basically they're getting a home page, like a landing page, and a couple of different items set up.
If, you wanted something specifically, some people want the contact info on the main page, some want it on the separate. I'll still work with that. And then, for the basic one, I'll give you 2 revisions for I think I said 3 or 6 months. So
and actually let's talk about that. So I'll show you guys. So I used Andrew's services. So we'll take a look at my website. Bam, there it is. And so right off the bat, I really appreciated what it did, which is put some of the best photos I think I've got right up front to show people. And I decided on having a video link embedded here. And you guys can kind of see it going here. I've actually had a couple of people comment on this video because they were like, oh, wow, that's really neat. And it ends with, putting my brand up there. The other thing that he did was he put a few items right there for people to click and buy. Those are kind of like the things that people usually get all the time from me, and the contact us. And then the other thing that he put in here was the customer reviews and the Our Work button. So Andrew, why is this the format that you think is best?
I stick with that for a lot of people because right off the bat, it grabs your attention with your products, exactly what you can do. You got the product on the front, so people could just buy right off the bat without going through all your listings,
one of the things that I need to do is he was telling me too. So this is the kind of advice when he sits there and tells you he's got an hour to work with you. He was telling me, you've got this picture here and people might go, I want that. So I need to make that one of the items, but I don't have that listed because I never have time. Like, Christmas is coming up. Why don't I have an ornament right here? I got to fix that kind of stuff. Then, like you said, we've got the things that we can just buy immediately with the view all. And you really wanted me to do a good picture and like a little bio. What's the deal with that?
It makes you feel more personable because if you just have like contact us, people don't know who they're talking to. You got a picture of you, you're a family man, you're approachable. So now you got a contact button, you have your description above, mentioning your kids, you're all about family. It makes people want to talk to you.
So what's really cool is the contact us just pops up a really quick thing. And like I said, I've had quite a few people who have messaged me. So I've been able to have a couple of conversions from messages into sales really quickly without really having to do much. So that's what's really nice is this is the money that I spent, the $150 has already come back to me. And then the customer reviews. I think most of us would agree, like when people can see that you got 5-star reviews or 4-star, 4.8, you look a little more trustworthy. And then finally, there's the Our Work button. So tell us real quick about the Our Work. How's that working?
That's just an image gallery that I set up for you. Just shows off, a little bit extra things that you might not have in your catalog and stuff like that. I like to put an image gallery or something on most pages because it shows like different ideas. Because somebody would be like, oh, I want a custom cup or custom ornament or something, but I don't know what to put on it.
And so beyond that, you can see that I've got my different things here. 20-ounce tumblers. He was able to make this look pretty nice. So we'll just show a couple more people. And so we kind of already know the setup that you've got, right? So right off the bat, bam, you got a sweet banner. But what you'll notice is Alicia, instead of a video, opted to go with clickable links that are in that banner.
She had, a similar setup, but wanted it like a little bit cleaner, more organized, function better. All her pictures were kind of a little bit all over the place. So now everything kind of matches. They got nice banners that you can read. You're not searching for what each one is.
And so just to kind of show you guys what that could be for you is it catalogs everything and puts it together. So Get Your Drink On takes you to stuff related to drinkware. And you guys, again, you'll notice the dynamic photos as you mouse over them. And then going back to our homepage over here, got the Paint Ranch Partners, the About Us. And so we're kind of going back through that flow and her portfolio. And then her contact us. The only difference was her contact is up here at the top. All right. And so let's go back to what services you offer real quick. So basically, if they don't have a Shopify setup, you would do
one of the
setups. What you guys just saw was actually this one right here, which is a redesign, right?
Yep.
So what's the difference between that and the advanced setup or any of these down here or the overhaul?
Well, there's intermediate, there's advanced. For the setups, the intermediate one, you get SEO, search engine optimization. People will find you a little bit better on Google.
Oh, wow.
I'll help you out a little bit more with products, upload 10 of them. You get more revisions, but I'll go through, touch a little bit more on things, especially the SEO. That's like one of the most important things is being able to be found. Somebody types your name in Google, you want to be able to be found. And the way websites work, they use different technologies to kind of like boost your way up on the page. So I'll set up like simple SEO. You get more revisions with the intermediate one. But the advanced one is the cool one. The advanced setup, you get the SEO, and I touch every single page. I'll spend time with you on a video chat first, figure out exactly what you want done, how you want it to look, and set up each page perfectly.
Wow.
Still show you at the end how to use it. You get SEO, but the cool thing about that one is I'll help you with social media integrations. So I'll walk you through how to integrate with Facebook, Google, so like all the social medias. So when you upload your product to Shopify, it can also be on your Facebook shop and your Instagram shop.
Yeah, that's really cool. And then the other thing is the what's coming up next. All right, so what's coming up next for you?
So I moved my site over a year ago to WordPress and used a WooCommerce plugin instead of Shopify because Shopify is great for a lot of things. It's simple, easy to use. But if you want to customize like every little detail of your site, you're kind of limited without going into a crazy amount of work. So with a WordPress site, I can build basically any kind of website I want using a WooCommerce plugin. There's your storefront. And I have a shared server. And I can upgrade my server as I go. And I can also host your account. So instead of paying Shopify a monthly fee, stuff like that, and you pay me, I'm cheaper than Shopify now. I think I'm starting at like $25 a month. And
Oh,
it's
yeah.
got the same
It's way
transaction
cheaper.
fees as Shopify. So the normal 2.9% plus 10 cents or whatever it is.
Right.
But the thing with that is you get support from me because you're hosted through me. It's like if you wanted to chat with Shopify, you got to wait for them to get back to you.
Yeah.
I mean, you might still have to wait for me because I do this on the side, but it's one person you're talking to. You don't know who you're going to get when you do Shopify
So,
support.
and this is one of the things that we saw with Anthony Montez. So one of the benefits and one of the great things about the marketplace is that it's small businesses supporting small businesses. Like Anthony was selling us blanks and talking about how the value of getting blanks from someone who uses lasers is, the quality is going to be good versus if you were to buy it off Amazon, you kind of have to hope that it's going to be good. And so this is one of those things where like you're somebody who has a laser business, you basically already know how to sell things made by someone with a laser on a website. And I mean, take a look at this. So tell us about this. So this is one of your WooCommerce sites, which is Beam It Up Laserworks from Anthony Montez.
Yep. I'm going to have a couple different options. Like what he did, I gave him the option because we were just kind of chatting back and forth. I was like, you can pick through a bunch of like predetermined themes that I have set up ready to go. It'll make things quicker. It'll make things cheaper. I'll still adjust things, personalize it to you and stuff like that, but you know what it's going to look like. And then the second option I'm going to have is like a complete ground up build. We'll sit down, talk for a couple hours, design it from the ground up, and it might take a little longer, but it's going to be you and nobody else is going to have it.
So, and then finally, last but not least, going back to the marketplace, because that's where you find everything. I was going to show you guys Lone Star Adhesives page. So when we were talking about filling out that, so that would be right here. You're saying that there's going to be like a create your own WooCommerce site, website hosting.
Yeah.
And then over here, one of the things that Andrew also does, if you're like, don't be afraid to come into the marketplace as a customer, but also like Andrew was, I think, what did you feel like when Alex told you put these services up? Were you nervous about it? Did you think people wouldn't want it? Did you think people wouldn't care?
Yeah, I didn't know like if there would be kind of a market for it, but now that I saw that there is, it's turning out awesome.
Yeah.
Because I'm not the type of person, like I wanted to sell something on the marketplace. I knew that. I just saw everybody already has blanks up. Everybody has this. And then I was looking actually through somebody's Shopify site and I'm like, they could use some help.
That's the thing. Like the great thing to me about the marketplace is it's something where if you think someone might need it, put it up somewhere. And so real quick, the last thing that he was telling me beforehand that's coming up is if you're somebody who is a vendor and you're too busy to set up a marketplace account. So literally he set up Lone Star Adhesives account, which is really cool. And it's a pretty basic account setup. It's kind of like doing a Shopify almost, right?
Yeah.
So basically, not only can you do Shopify, you can do WooCommerce and web hosting, and you can also set up somebody's marketplace for them. And so this is what's really cool about coming to the marketplace, in my opinion. Like, let's say I want hat blanks, I can go buy those. I need the patches to go on the hats, I can go buy those. Then I need to put them on a website, but I don't have time to make the listing. I can hit Andrew up and be like, hey man, I need you to help me get some of this stuff set up, and he can help you. I mean, it's like a one-stop shop. And so that's pretty much it. Like, I just wanted to show you guys something else that Andrew does because he's a really versatile person. Anyways, anything you want to say about this?
Marketplace is great because like you were saying earlier, you can buy literally everything you need right from one place. It's like Amazon, but tailored to makers. And from what I know, it's not the Laser Everything marketplace anymore. It's the MakerREMIX marketplace because it's not just going to be lasers. Anything maker related is welcome, and it's just easy. You're not going 5 different places like, oh, I need tape from here. I need, blanks from over here. Oh, my laser broke. I need a laser. You can literally buy a whole laser from the marketplace. You can buy your whole business from the marketplace. It's nice and easy. It's one-stop shop.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, Andrew. So that's one of the reasons I wanted to show people your website in particular, or your storefront in particular, is Andrew is someone who thought he didn't have anything to sell, but he has one of the most marketable skills that all of us need, which is the ability to make our brand pop on our websites and draw people in and turn people being looky-loos into conversions of sales. And so it's really awesome. Come take a look. It's Beths Creations. You'll see him on the main page with one of the tabs that are scrolling through, or you can just type in Shopify, and soon you'll be able to type in WooCommerce and marketplace setup. So that being said, I just wanted to say thanks for coming on. We appreciate having you and everything you do for the community. Another way that you can come and talk to Andrew is if you wanted to look him up on Discord. He's Andrew F. Yep. Another place you can find him is on the Laser Master Academy at masters.lasereverything.net, where you can help support everything we do here on the channel. Or, like I said, go over to the marketplace. His time is worth your money, 100%. So, Andrew, thanks a lot, man. We appreciate having you, bud.
Thank you.
All right. Bye, guys.